Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a mid-monthly reading for January 2019, and it focuses on the areas of love and relationships and career and finance. For the reading, the love and relationship portion, I will be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot by Los Scarabeo, and I'll also pull a Romance Angels card. And for the finance portion, I use the Gilded Tarot by Sarah Marchetti and pull an additional oracle card from the Life Purpose deck. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading would be to order a private reading. If you're interested, all of the info can be found in the description box below this video. I would also encourage you, if you haven't already, to take a look at your 2019 overview. It's a special reading that I put out at the beginning of each year, and it just gives you a good idea of what's coming up, during each month of this year. So I will put the links for those as well in the description box below the video. All right, so I will stop for now, and we'll see each of the signs in 1 second for your reading. Hi Aries, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your mid-monthly reading. So we'll start off with your career and finance part of the reading. You have in the past position, Major Arcana number 20, Judgment, followed by the 9 of Cups, and the outbound energy for career and finance is the Chariot, Major Arcana number 7. You actually have the Chariot in both readings, different positions, both readings. And this Chariot has been coming out in a lot of the readings this month. I mean, it's come out in, I would say, at least half of them I've had the Chariot come out in some positions. So interesting, it happens like that sometimes, right? But the Chariot, and then the overall energy for the last 2 weeks of the month, you have the 7 of Pentacles. And from the Life Purpose deck, you have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So starting off with your overall energy of the 7 of Pentacles. The Suit of Pentacles deals with the material things here in, the tangible things in the material realm, such as the work that we do, the money that we earn. It has to do with our financial prosperity, our resources, knowledge, home, family. And you can see that the woman on this card, she looks like she's pretty satisfied with the fruit that the tree is now bearing, right? She's obviously put in a lot of hard work and effort. She planted the seed, she's taken care of it, she's watered it, and now, the tree is actually giving her, there's reward on investments. Well, after all of the hard work and effort and time she's put into it, she's actually starting to see the fruit of her hard labor. But she's pausing, right? She's not picking any of the pentacles off. She's just sort of stopped there, and she's thinking, she's paused to kind of reflect on, what, after all of the hard work that I have put in, what am I getting back, right? What is this return on investment? Is it satisfactory? Do I need to do anything different? If I continue on the same path, will I, ultimately reach the 10 of Pentacles? Will I reach my end goal? So there's some type of reflection going on. So for some of you, you could be kind of weighing things up within the workplace if this is about, the work that you do. Maybe you have worked at the place for quite a while, and it's like you're now sort of reflecting and thinking, well, I've worked here for however long, and I've put in a lot of hours, I've put in a lot of hard effort, and, am I seeing the return that I really deserve? Am I getting paid? Have I received a pay increase? Have I been promoted? Is this really what I want to be doing 5 years or 10 years down the road? If it isn't, okay, what do I need to do now? What do I need to change? So there's there's an assessment going on, right? But she's also kind of thinking about her expectations, and she's thinking about, does she need to do anything differently? Should she just continue at the same job? And with the Judgment card coming in, and then, the Chariot as the outbound energy, I would say that for some of you, there could be a decision to move on, right? With the Judgment is it's this new beginning. Judgment can speak of a judgment call, so a life-altering, very important decision. It can have to do with, and you can see that the angel here is communicating, right? Is blowing the horn, so there's communication coming through. You're making this decision, whether you should move forward or not. And you're being called as well. You're being called to do something. So many times this calling has to do with, a brand new beginning, because the judgment, it's reminds me similar to the death card, similar to the world card. There's an ending that's implied, but then there's also this brand new beginning that comes in because of it. So this could represent, a new beginning. This could be a renewal within the workplace. So for some of you, you could decide to stay where you're working, but you might be called to, to serve at a higher level. So there might, you might speak with your boss. There might be a promotion coming in here. For others, this could be, you're finally answering this call and you're moving on. You're finally heading in a different direction, maybe to do something that, that you've always wished or hoped for, something that you've always wanted to do. So there's improvement coming in. There's some type of completion, moving towards a new way of life. So there's, it's a very powerful energy. Obviously, it's a major arcana, and you have two major arcanas here, right, on either side of this Nine of Cups. So possibly this ending, this brand new beginning coming in, and with this wish fulfillment sitting at the center, I feel that if this is a new job opportunity, or a new business venture, or you going off in a completely different direction, it's definitely bringing in a great sense of happiness, right? Look how happy the man looks on this card. He's holding up his chalice. He's looking very happy. This is the minor arcana version of the star card, and you actually have the star card in the same position in the second spread. And it speaks of, wish fulfillment. So dreams coming true, wishes coming true, setting your intentions, having those things, actually come to fruition. So, it's very positive developments, financial success, professional success, great opportunities coming in, welcoming these opportunities with open arms, much like this man here, right? There's a great sense of satisfaction, and he looks like he's almost, makes me think of like a chef. So for some of you, that could be something, or he's with all these barrels, so that could be something to do with either going into business on your own, starting up this home-based business even. But it's a very uplifting energy, right? It's a positive card. It's doing something that you have always wished for, that you've always dreamed of doing here. And with the Chariot card as the outbound energy, it is a card of victory. But it's a card of victory after some type of obstacle, right? So after overcoming an obstacle, after hardship, it's not an easy victory. So you've worked long and hard, and now it's like you're finally having this victory, and you're moving forward. For some of you, this could be actual movement. So moving to for this new job, you could be moving across land, moving home, moving job, right? Just changing job. For others, this could be, again, with the opposing energies, right? We have this bringing together, the yin yang. So there could be something that you're bringing together. You're being able to sort of join, even like maybe the way that you make money with your home life, with this home-based business even. So, kind of creating this comfortable home life that you've wanted as well. There's abundance here. There's forward momentum. There's success. Again, this is a card of victory. So, if this is you deciding to move on, the choice, this decision, this, big life-altering decision, it is positive. So there is victory in it, and there is, great emotional fulfillment. Let's take a look at your life purpose card. It's crystals, and this one says, This card is to signal for you to delve more deeply into your understanding of crystals and gemstones, as they are calling you to work with them as part of your life purpose. These objects amplify and direct the divine healing energy to people, animals, and the environment. Each one has a life force to which you are often connected. Now it's time to research this connection through classes, books, and intuitively communicating with crystals. There's a reason why crystals are used in watches, computers, and medical devices, namely their power to magnify energy and light in directed ways. Similarly, you can use them for healing purposes to amplify your natural abilities. Your work may combine crystals with massage, energy healing, arts and crafts, or other endeavors. Regardless of what you do, be sure to include these powerful objects. If you're new to working with stones, paying a visit to a gem shop is a good starting place. Walk through with an open mind and heart and notice which crystals attract you. Then read up on the healing properties of the ones that call to you. You'll find that they provide exactly the energy most needed at that time. Trust that this law of attraction process will also work through you to help your clients. So interesting. So for some of you, I mean, obviously this is not going to resonate with everybody, but for some of you, there could be this, you're being called. There's this calling to follow what you've always wished of doing. And this could be starting up your home-based business. For some, this could involve this healing work. For others, this could just be, it could involve, cooking. This could be baking, like starting up your own baking business, like cupcake business, or selling things online. But whatever it is, it's very positive. So interesting. All right, let's keep going here. So we have for your love and relationship reading. In the past position, the wheel, this is Major Arcana number 10. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Followed by Major Arcana number 17, the Star. And the outbound energy for the month, you have the Knight of Wands. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for your love and relationship reading is the Chariot, Major Arcana number 7. And your Romance Angels card is Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. All right, so starting off with the overall energy of the Chariot card, I obviously was just giving you all of the, the general meanings for the Chariot card. Each deck is slightly different. So in addition to those messages that I just gave you, as far as, victory, forward momentum, movement, moving. In this particular deck, it also has, the meaning of messages. This particular chariot is called the Brilliant Messenger, and it speaks of a springtime reawakening, heading towards new destinations, enthusiasm, confidence. So there could be something to do with the springtime. There could also be this, there's victory in the area of relationships. There could be a move, a forward momentum, moving things forward, taking things to the next level. There could be actual movement, physically moving. This relationship might have something to do with movement. So if you are moving at all, you could meet this person, or there could be something to do with this move that affects the relationship. And then we have change coming in, first of all, and it does sit in the past position. So for some of you, you've already experienced this energy. But the Major Arcana, the Wheel, it speaks of things finally, things turning. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Things are going in your favor. It's a very karmic card, a very fated card. So usually, if you have been through a rough time, even in a relationship, if you're already in a relationship and you've experienced a difficult period, because obviously relationships have ups and downs, right? This could be now the relationship is on the upswing. So things are improving. We do have healing energy immediately after it with the Star. So for some of you, there could be a new phase of the relationship starting up, a healing within the relationship. For others, this could be, the wheel is turning, and finally, if you've been single for a while, it's like finally things are moving forward, and, there could be this change. So this, a new destiny coming in, a new beginning, unexpected good fortune. So you're meeting somebody in a very unexpected manner. When you least expect it, it's like you run into somebody and you just start up a conversation and you have a lot in common, and it's those chance encounters could be coming or could be playing a significant role in whatever this new relationship is, if this is a new one. There's this healing energy sitting at the center with the star card, and the star speaks of wish fulfillment. It's also a card of faith, of deep belief, right? It's not just about putting your wishes, setting your intentions, putting them out into the universe. It's also about having the faith and keeping the faith and believing that whatever you've wished for will actually happen. So there's this deep belief involved as well. It's also a card of healing. So if there has been, a difficult period within a relationship, there's healing energy. This can oftentimes be, a new beginning or a renewal within a relationship. Is actually called the Lake of Hope in this particular deck. And, it speaks of abundance and destiny and, new futures. And we have this very, karmic card sitting right next to it. So these kind of destined encounters, destined chance, encounters coming, or if you do meet this new person, it's a very destined type of energy surrounding the new relationship. As the outbound energy, this Knight of Wands, knights, I usually view them as messengers. They can be people, right? If this is a person, typically it would be more of a middle-aged fire sign individual. So either an Aries like yourself, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could just be you taking on the energy of this Knight of Wands and just feeling, very excited about something, because fire energy, it does, in addition to, dealing with the day-to-day matters in life and business ventures and creative projects, it also has to do with our own fire and drive and determination and ambition for and passion for certain, for things in our lives. And this could just be you feeling very excited, feeling very passionate about this new relationship or this renewal within your relationship. And he's also, in this deck, he's called the Dauntless Traveler. So we have, again, double travel coming in here, and we had it up the top in the first part of your reading. So he's called the Dauntless Traveler. So he's all about adventure and setting off on a new adventure. And he's very courageous. He's very dynamic. He's very enthusiastic. So you could be very excited about this new relationship or renewal within the relationship, right? As far as possible signs go, people that you might be interacting with, Wheel of Fortune, that's linked with Jupiter. We have the Star card linked with Aquarius, so water energy here, Aquarius. I already mentioned the Knight of Wands, right? That could be fire sign. And over here with the Chariot, the Chariot would be Cancer. So we have Aquarius, air energy, Cancer, water energy, and then fire energy. So any of those might be significant, but it's exciting. The Knight, he can also bring in news about something. So this could be you receiving, news, you receiving a proposal. This could be you receiving, if you have been or just started up a relationship, this is, exciting news coming in, even an exciting new offer, right? This could be an offer to go out with somebody. This could be an offer to travel with them. This could be, it could be, obviously it can play out in many different ways, but there's travel, there's excitement, there's new phases, there's healing, and there's victory. So whatever, however this all ties together, it looks very good. Now that's interesting because you have this Release Your Ex card. Let's take a look at this. And it says, oops, let me find it. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, it is done. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. So continue releasing your ex whenever old familiar feelings arise, or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings. Or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. And you can see here that there's the person's holding this letter, and it's like the letter is we can see the smoke coming off of it. So there might be a need for some of you to release your ex. That could be why we have this healing energy, and we have this change, right? This change of energy around you, new cycles beginning with the Wheel of Fortune, and then healing. So possibly healing from, this, or a need to heal from your past relationship and release that relationship, right? Release it to the universe in order to clear your energy and to allow for this new, very exciting new beginning to come in, right? Or new phase in your current relationship. Maybe this, it has been affecting your current relationship, this holding on to, even if you don't, mean to, oftentimes this energy can still kind of be lingering around us. So interesting that there's a focus on releasing your ex, but exciting new beginnings or renewals coming in for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of January. Bye for now.